Right, now I seem to be... Right, hang on, that one. Okay. The other one was there. Right, forget all of this stuff. Live. Right, deleting the other one because it was... I understand it will be forever and a day. Yep. Alright. Let's get a shareable link. Copy to clipboard. WhatsApp. And then if anybody wants to hook in, they can. And then we'll get underway. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Right, that'll do. Back into game. Alright. Let's look now for a job. And it is indeed working. I've seen it's working and it's all good. Hiya, Nikki. Can you just let me know it sounds all right? It's not all crackling for once. If you can hear me okay. Hopefully you can even hear me. I assume you can hear me. I hope it's not going to be one of those. I'm just going to have to come into WhatsApp just to check. Please let me know it's all okay. Yes, okay, thank goodness for that. All right, I'll get rid of... I can shut all my internet ones down then. Right, back to lorry. Right, I'm looking for a job now. Let's see if I can find one. Puss is behind me on bed, getting some sleep. I mean, you don't got to stay and watch, it's just... It was nice to be able to hear that it works okay. I think this might be a... Alright, I'm taking this one. Right, let's have a little look. Jobs. This one pays the best. Oh, and that does take me across to Sicily. So that's something new. I will take it. Don't think I've ever been to Sicily yet on this game. Chat, I should see if the Where am I? Let's have a quick look. There we go. I'm there indeed. In fact, looking a little bit dim. A little bit brighter. Where's the brightness? And where are we? This one. There we go. Or maybe even too much, actually. Do you know, I put the sticker up for this switch and then I went and moved the light a bit, and now the sticker don't reach anymore, so... And I think that one can go off again. Yeah, there we... Oh, do you know what? Actually, a little bit on. There we go. All right, that'll do. Did I pick up the trailer? Do you know what? I really should have done all this before. There we go. That's better. Right. That was sounded like the indicator. It was the music.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Roger that.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
Where are we?
Turn right.
Aye. Bit of a complicated one, isn't it? Complicated sort of exit. Certainly feels like it to me.
Roundabout. Take the first exit. Exit now. Stay right. Then exit right.
High beams. Because why not?
Stay left.
Stay left. Do you know the way the world went would have been perfect for me. Like the way the world has kind of gone now would have been sort of perfect for me 20 years ago. But I guess as I've gotten older, the way I feel about things has slowly changed. And it's not that the computer and games and whatnot, I mean, I still like them, of course, but there's other things as well, isn't there? And they haven't gotten better. Anyway. Getting up to speed now, 140 km/h. At least at this speed, nothing's going to come past me from behind. Which is kind of a bit disappointing because in Germany, not that we're in Germany, but if we were, you would have cars coming past at 160, 170 on a regular basis and occasionally even more, but certainly you'd have cars going at least this fast on the regular over there, and that, I don't know why they don't simulate that in game. And I won't have to worry about my sleep because, well, I'm only halfway tired, but I'm going to have a nice long trip on the ferry. 1,400 kilometers to go. Holy shit. Well, yeah, there was nothing I could have done there. Right, I'm hoping that I can get a quick reload. There was just nothing to do there. Show auto saves. Please be okay. That, I guess, is why you don't drive around at that speed even if you're comfortable, because somebody does that, there's literally nothing that you can do at that point. Absolutely nothing. Oh, well, at least I've got the trailer, but oh my goodness. I've got to put auto gears. Wrong one. That one. Yeah, this was really, amaze is the wrong word, but there was a lot of steering to get out of this place. And while I'm slow, let's just recenter my view. There we go.
Turn left and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Roger that. Let's get the music even quieter. Lorry a bit louder. There we go. There we go. All right. Do you know what? I'm just going. I'm taking that. What was his? I guess he saw in the mirror and started panicking. I just couldn't face being stuck behind that lorry for this bit here. I guess it wouldn't have been the end of the world, but alright, we're on the way. I guess we should put the, not that one on. We should put the high beams on. And put my flashes on. There we go. Because, well, I like to move, right? And it's dark and the flashes look good at night, I think. Oh dear. Right, it was about here, wasn't it? I didn't actually get as far as I thought. Jeez, man, I'm boxed in good and proper here. Come on. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to just eat, because they don't look like they're going one way or the other, does it? In fact, if anything, this guy is gaining on the other one. That's ridiculous. Well, mind you, in real life, they're just like that, aren't they, occasionally? And that's how we deal with that. Alright, we're on the way. We're on the way. Just got to be wary when there's a bunch of traffic again that these lorries just like to randomly... Well, they certainly did back there. That happens so rarely now in this game that I think I was really unlucky to get it happening to me there. And right at the start as well. Well, there's the autosave, so we're alright now. I mean, I feel like I'm cheating when I bring in the autosave. Reminds me when I was younger, there was this, my best friend at school, he had this brother and he used to play this football game. It was a football manager game, and he used to play the game, and if he won, that was fine. And if he didn't win, he would just load the autosave until he won, and he would just play the game like that. And, you know, there's no point. I get it, because basically you're going to win the whole time if every time you lose, you load the save. I mean, I guess the idea is in those sort of games, you try and make more money to get a better team, better players to get a better team, and you're just stacking the odds in your favour that you're going to win more games. But of course, if it's a random number generator at the end of the day, even if you've only got 1 in 100 chance of winning, you can still just keep playing and playing until you do get that win. Oh. You may say, why didn't I just stand on the brakes? Because I was in a turn, it would have flipped it. It was too late. Right, what we got going on here? Just a rest stop? Okay, didn't need to stop then. Well, I say stop. Coming out of 12th gear from a red line is stopping. It feels like it. Takes about as much time to get from standing to red line 11 as it does from 12 now to red line 12. Let's cut through here. At least the vehicles ain't going to randomly pull into the hard shoulder. There is that. Well, that's a good reason to stay in the hard shoulder, because who knows when these guys randomly decide to pull out. Valencia. Alright, first time here. I've got some sort of achievement down there for... Don't know whether you saw it or whether it was a Steam message, but first time I've been here. I mean, you can see on the roads there, it's all grey apart from my red line where I've got to be. No yellow. It's all new stuff. Stay right. Still don't feel like my... Tell you what, I could... There we go. Now I'm straight. Just pulled my hat round and do it a tiny bit more. There we go. Now I really am. That's bang on. That's perfect. I think what it is as I move my head left and bang the mic aggressively, the hat goes more and more off center. All right. There's traffic. I don't know. Gap's a bit tight. It's at a junction that I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. keep the high beams on. Seen as traffic violations is the one realism setting that I have unchecked. Everything else is realistic as far as the game allows. Sleep, tire, brake pressure, fuel consumption, all of that stuff. Please let me go through here. All right. Auto gears. I guess we can take the high beams off now. Let's try and be a little bit considerate, I guess is the word, right? I mean, is it being considerate when they're just computers? There's like a go-karting game there. I wonder if that's an advert for a game.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
And let's guess.
Exit down.
Yeah, he's going to take the outside lane and not take the first exit.
Turn left.
Whee. All right.
Turn right.
I guess I should have looked, but there would have been a light or a... Do you know there was no light or barrier there? I guess there could have been a train. Driving into the ferry at 66 kilometers an hour, standing on the brakes. And I've slightly overshot my mark. Now we're okay. Neutral. Alright, Valencia to Palermo? Who knows? 25? That's the longest ferry journey I've ever had. 25 hours and some. In this game. Actually, in real life, I think, as well, too. Right. Got the smoke alarm going. First time I heard that noise, I thought, smoke alarm? It's not. Brake pressure on the lorry, but you can see why I would have thought that. I didn't have headphones on either, so I did think it was the smoke alarm.
Get ready to turn
What's
left.
that? What was that? Special job offer. But I mean, I'm on a job and I've not seen that one before. All right. Let's have a little look. Where am I? All right, I'm on the western tip of Sicily as far as drivable areas go. I'll have to check that out at some point. Every time I use the brakes, it's gonna...
Turn right.
I'll try not to.
Turn left.
I use my engine brake as best I can. Nice morning here in Palermo. Is this my destination, by the way? Oh, it is fantastic. It's had over 1,000 kilometers and 90% of it plus was sleeping on the ferry, which is great because it means my dude will be well rested after that. Nice. I guess mountain over there, or big rock feature with the radio mast on.
Then turn right.
There's a fire engine. Well, if it was, I'd not seen one before, but yeah, why not? See how close I can get to this guy using that mirror. That's as close as I dare. Let's have a little look. Pretty close. In fact, so close you don't want to move.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Dumper truck. Don't think you can drive dumpers in this game.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
Turn right. Oh. Somebody behind me, for goodness sake. I don't like reversing this way because it's reversing into the far side mirror that's very difficult, at least for me to see. I guess you can cheat a little bit by putting that one on. You know what? Let's try it. First of all, let's see if we can get a bit closer. There is a curb. We can at least get that trailer starting to turn and stop. Actually, don't think we need to steer the wheel that much. Ah, yes, we do now. Looks like the last wheel on trailer is a steerable one, but the rest are not. And this is the limitation with this little mirror here. You can't look exactly where you want. But you know what? It's one of these that's difficult again. I'm going to have to cheat a bit. I mean, if I can't see because the mirror won't go, I can't see, can I? What we're dealing with here. Can I? I mean, it's tight, right? But doable. Which was the thing where I could lift the... Oh no, no, I didn't want to decouple.
Drive safe.
I'm looking to lift up my... Oh, what was it? I'm looking for the button where I can lift up my... Hang on, let's put parking brake on so we don't use all the... Oh, it looks like I've enabled it. Potentially. Oh, is that the differential? I think that's the differential lock. What I'm looking for is that thing that lifts up the... whatchamacallit? Trying to think what on earth it's alright, never mind. I'm just gonna have to go for it without. It's probably too heavy on the trailer, but it does help to maneuver better. Right, let's go for it then. It's going to be... Right, that one's tight. Hi, doll. Yeah, that's right. I decided to use this YouTube channel because it's a nothing and it's unrelated to my... Fine. Right, I need to steer right, my right, to get the backwards going left, that then the inverse of left is right, and so eventually it works out. I know what I mean. It's like a double negative is what I'm trying to say, reversing with a trailer. And that is in. She's on bed behind me. She's literally sleeping on the phone. Which I've not seen before. I wouldn't like her to be like that all night, but I don't want to disturb her for the sake of an hour or so. Alright, there we go. A bit of damage, but I got it there. Alright. I'm in Sicily. And I need to get repairs before I think about taking on another job. Let's just have a quick look on the map and see if there is a repair there.
Let's do this.
Actually, I think I can take a job and then I'll go repair. Cars. Back up to these islands that in my mind now are much bigger than they ever used to be. These. Alright, let's take the cars then.
To hit the road. Okay, here we go.
Fancy even saying stuff like that. Do I have my flashy lights on? Yes. Look at that, Teddy and Doll. It's us. In fact, in this case... Yeah, Dolly's driving, look. Dolly's in the driver's seat. Look, Dolly on the left. On the left. Dolly driving. Just like in real life, Teddy in the passenger seat. Although the seats are back to front because it's a European one, but still.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, but before I go that way, I want to go here.
Time to hit the road. the second exit. Exit now. Go straight, and then turn right. Turn right.
I think I can do away with my night lights, just have the running lights on now, and I'm going to do away with that. No, sorry, where are we? There we go, that's what I was after.
Go straight.
Right, service, repair. It was the other guy's fault, though, not mine. Yeah, I need to be inside to see where it... Do you know, it's actually quite... I've always found that in games. Being in the outside view is hard to sort of get an idea of where you are. Inside, it feels right. You can see the mirrors. Same when you're flying. I find it like 100 times easier inside. Plus, you've got your instruments and everything else. Now, which one? There. Fuel I've got for... Do you know they use the live prices in this for fuel? So I'm just going to go and grab some fuel and we'll see how much it costs. I mean, I've got 486 litres left, but I might as well grab some fuel just so we get an idea of how much it cost. So in this particular place, it's £1.54 a litre, which is a lot cheaper than in the UK. So I might as well grab some, but look how much litres and how much it's costing despite it being cheaper. 313 litres, 484 quid, so that's not even half a tank. And they see my tank's full at 799, so I guess they're going to call it 800 litres. So it costs well over £1,000 to fill up now. You can hardly hear that sat-nav thing when you're driving.
Turn left, and then turn right.
Here we are. Ferry. How far? Let's have a look. How far we got to go? 800 and some kilometers. Let's see how far. Oh, we need to go. Let's have a look at the options. No. No. Well, I guess we got to go for the closest. We're North Island. So it's going to be here and then a bit of a drive, I think. Oh well, that's what the game's about anyway, right? Do I still got my... Yeah.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Can't actually... oh, I can. I can just about see the light.
Stay right.
I'll turn that down just a tad because we're about to get up to speed.
Go straight.
Chicken!
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Stay right, then turn right. Turn right.
Oh shit. 1%. Yeah, that's the mirror and the paintwork gone. And maybe the step as well. And whatever else I've got down there, those little lights that stick off. 1%. Anyway, we're up to speed. I think nothing can overtake us from behind now. So focus out the front. Yeah. I love the sound of that turbo whistling. Hiya, Puss. Puss is up and about. I'm just gonna... reach and grab my phone before she goes to sleep on it again. There we go. All good. There's a lorry there. Oh, he's not on the hard shoulder, but I thought he was. That would have caught me out. He was on the junction to pull out, but I could have gone there if I'd have undertook that lorry and I'd have hit him, so I'm glad I didn't. By the time I saw him, it was too late. I'm thinking, I was like, shall I, shan't I? And at the time I was making the decision not to do it, I didn't see he was there until after I'd decided not to do it. And then it was, oh, I'm glad I didn't. What's this dude going so slow for? Is it like a 50? And this is kilometers, right? Not miles. Looks like daylight is fading. Time to put the lights back on. How far we got? 200 kilometers. Please don't pull out right in front of me. That's what happened before you were watching all this. I was doing full outs at 100 mile an hour, 160 kilometers an hour, and I was on the inside lane here, and then there was two lorries on the right, one behind the other, and then the one behind just randomly pulls out right in front of me. Like, I had less than like 2 seconds, of which half a second or whatever is reaction time. But even if I'd have had 5 seconds, I was too fast to stop, and there was no other room to go. So it was a crash right at the start. And I had to slow right down because of that lorry. I couldn't take the corner like a racing line.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh. Oh, he is exiting. Okay, I thought that lorry was going to double all the way back round, and I thought, no, I need to be there.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Turn left.
All right, well, another ferry. So this is going to knock off distance. I guess this is to get from South Island to the north.
Second exit.
Well, we got 146. So it can't be a very long ferry ride.
Turn right.
Right, it's not going to be Barcelona, it's that one. 3 hours 30, 299 quid. But again,
Let's find a new route.
if we had 150 kilometers to go, now what we got? I guess we got to get out here to find out. Oh, 6. So we're right there.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Wrong one. Sorry, that one.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, there is. Fire engines. Not seen that before. Wonder if they ever drive around with their blue lights on. Be interesting if they did. Busy here for 1 o'clock in the morning, wherever it is. I'm guessing you're not there anymore, Doc, because you haven't set out for a while. Maybe you're just watching.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Turn left. Turn left.
Right, 2.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, don't text and drive.
Left.
Is it
We
this?
are finished.
It seems to be. Must be round back somewhere. I think what I'm gonna do is unload the truck
Drive safe.
here. I'll come back for it. I'm just gonna see which way is the way to drop it, so I don't drive up a certain way and then can't get back out again. And it looks like coming up this side where I'm going is going to be easier, so I'm glad I did check. So how do we turn? I'm gonna guess probably easier to end back out on the street. No, it were F4. I keep forgetting these shortcuts. F2, there we go. That mirror's just too small and far away. Wrong way. Sounds like there's a train going by. I'm just gonna... That lorry driver was an asshole because he could see I was trying to do a difficult maneuver, and as a lorry driver he should know that what I'm doing is difficult. Jeez, it's never ending. It's... Well, it's 1 in the morning at this place. It's really busy. Bit closer to that post than I'd have liked, but plenty of distance. There's another train. Right, here we go then. Right, let's get as close here as we can without hitting it. That's fairly close. That's going to be quite easy, I think. There we go. Hopefully that one's perfect. Yeah. Alright. Have I got enough now to buy a trailer? Thanks. Let's have a look. Trailer manager. Various trailers in use. I should have a look at where to get another garage. I have a garage somewhere around here. Is there a way there must be a way to see... Where are we? I'm looking for garage manager, map view. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so we've got a garage at top of Denmark. We've got one in Birmingham and then one at the top of Finland. So really could do with one in this area. Could do with more than one, but one in Spain, France. There's certainly something down here. Yeah, let's they're quite expensive though. They're about as much, if not more, than a lorry, I think. Oh, right, hang on. Alright, so I'm down. I don't feel no. Right. to... I could borrow some money from the bank, I guess. 'Cause I still want to get my trailer, but of course I need somewhere to put my trailer. And... although I guess I can just tow my trailer away. But I don't know that. See what this is here. Right. Maybe I can get a chemical job here. Naples. I'll tell you what, this is going to be quite a short journey, then it's across the island again, and then it's on to Naples. Okay, we'll take that job.
Let's go. Ready to roll.
Roger that. Alright, let's just do a quick BRB 1 sec. All right, let's get back to it. And 3, 2, 1, bang. Sorry about that. Right, let's get back to it. Probably nobody ever going to watch this, but do you know what? Nobody's ever watching it. You can sort of say, oh, I'm cutting that corner way too aggressively. Right, let's put the flashes back on. I guess you put flashes on for fuel. You know, flammable liquids, chemicals. Or is it just oversized stuff? I can't recall. There we go. All right.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ah, that's why we're hearing the trains. We're right next to the train track. Trains sound a little bit loud actually, but anyway.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
This is going to be my last delivery. I'm a little bit distracted because I'm just in a bit of a to and fro. Messaging with my girlfriend who did briefly say hello earlier. Helen. Did she? Yeah, she did register as Helen.
Stay left.
Ah, come on.
Turn left.
Oh, this is really bad. I'd rather not.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Roger that. Is this it? Wow, an empty ship. I usually already got a bunch of stuff on, but not today.
Rerouting. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I'm assuming you go the way that I just did. Yeah. Well, I guess you could have cut. I don't know. Because we came in through the other side, driving the opposite way, so I'm assuming I did that right. Whoa. Oh, he's turning off after all that. He had that aggressive swing about him, you know.
Exit down.
I thought, oh, best not. It's going to be a collision for sure. And then he ends up turning off.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Go straight.
Looks like another nice morning. What is this island? Can anybody, without looking it up, tell me what this island is called? And we're not talking Italy, we're not talking Sicily, we're talking west of Italy are two islands. There's a northern one and a southern one. We're not talking Mallorca or anything like that, much closer to Italy. And I don't know if the two islands are called the same thing or if they're different. Like, is it north something, south something, or they're two completely separate names? I don't know, but either way, if you know what it is without having to look up, that would be nice to know. If you know either island or both. As we start making progress into Sinfoot. You know, I sort of want to say something, but I'm not gonna. Other than to say, I'll word it in a slightly different way than what I actually have on my mind. And that is that your mind sometimes can cause things to happen. And I'll give you an example. Like, sometimes people know if Like twins, you hear about it with twins more. Like if something really bad's happened to one of the twins, the other one might have I don't know if premonition's the right word, but like a gut feeling that something's not right. But in the same kind of in the same way as that, you can like have somebody that's always moaning and banging on about having a shit life, and because they're always going on about it and thinking about it, it actually helps sort of see to it that that is what they get. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what's on my mind. And so when I'm having to justify why something is and trying to keep justifying it, it's like it's reinforcing the actual thing rather than me just being able to get past it and move on. It's like I'm having to keep almost like reliving it, you know, like the whole racism thing. And you know, people don't want racism, they don't like racism, but if they keep, and I'm on about the news here, constantly banging on about it, it just reinforces it, and the people who are not at all racist get sick about hearing about it, and then it's almost like it manifests the very thing that ostensibly people are trying to get rid of. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, thank you. Oops. Went on the whatever you call the white line where they put that. What do you call those white lines? You know, side of road, but they're special, that have that texture to them that if you're in the car, it's a very loud brrr. It's a deliberate thing. It's not necessarily, it is a little bumpy, but it's more the sound. Hang on, let me see if I can get it happening again. Oh, I think I did actually. Can feel it more in the wheel than can hear it, so maybe that's not the best example. Yeah, I don't think that's the best example, but yeah, there's white lines in the road that are just white lines, and it's like a little, you know, you can ever so slightly feel it when you're going over them, but there's white lines that have these little grooves or lumps or whatever you want to call it, but they're done in such a way that it's very loud if you drive over it at speed. And I guess it's to sort of, hey, wait, you're going to hit the side. I'm guessing that's what it's about. I'm guessing there's been many people many a time that have been dozing and woken up by such a thing, and maybe that's partially what they're for. I mean, I guess if people are dozing off, they shouldn't be driving anyway, but I mean, if they're going to be dozing off, you might as well try and wake them, and as well just to alert people, hey. And it works, even in the game. It's kind of cool how it does that. All right, there we go. All right, that's that done for today. Ah, dear. I do like, I don't know what it was, if it was a thing with the steering wheel or this game, but they used to have a thing
at the roundabout.
with either and or steering wheel or game where it's a force feedback wheel, right? Now, when you go around a corner, like I'm doing now, there's a, you know, the force feedback, it's trying to straighten the wheel all the time, so you've got to hold on to the wheel. And then when you come out of the curve, you can sort of gradually start letting go of the wheel and it starts to straighten up no matter which way you're going. But you have to have a forward momentum, yeah. It won't just do it if you stood still. If you're driving a car, you know exactly what I'm on about. When you're accelerating out of a corner, you can sort of let go of the wheel a bit and let it run through your fingers as it squares up.
Stay right.
It used to be in this game that it would do that, but if you let go, as in completely let go of the wheel, for some reason the force, it's like the force would turn off, and so the only way to get the force would be to keep hold of the wheel. Now, how it knew that you were holding it, whatever, I don't know, but that's besides the point. If you let go and you were just expecting the wheel to go straight, it would just not move. Whereas now, and it's kind of hard to demonstrate without crashing, but I'm going to try and do it now for you. So I'll come across, I'm going to turn right, and I'm going to let go. See how it straightens up? Turn left, let go, turn left, let go. See how it does it?
Turn right.
And I'm just, whatever that is, was new at some, like, it seems such a simple, obvious little thing, but I don't know why it didn't do it before, why it does now. Who knows? All right. Second ferry journey of 2. And then, all right, so it's Naples. Recompute. What are you recomputing for? You're a GPS nav. I'm following the route as prescribed. There's no need to recompute anything. And once again, it's nighttime. And it looks like first time here, I've got yet another achievement. Discovered a new viewpoint. Looks like there's a little sleeping thing here, but of course I don't need it because I've just slept on the ferry. Which, by the way, little tip for this game, and I've just learnt it. Not that at all I'm good at this game, because I'm not, but I've just learnt this little tip, and that is, if you sleep, which you have to sleep unless you've got the thing turned off, it's a waste of time, literally sleeping, because your interest payments at your bank and everything else is still due. Oh, recruitment agency. Here you can hire drivers. It looked like a film studio icon. Anyway. So, if you need to sleep anyway, because you guys getting tired, but sleeping basically costs money because time is money, then you may as well sleep while you're on the ferry, because then not only are you catching up sleep, you're also traveling a distance and getting paid for doing so, rather than standing still parked up somewhere. Which, yeah. So there's my little tip for the day. I mean, whether you go on the ferry, you're going to pay for it, whether you're tired or not. And whether you're tired or not, you're going to be on the ferry, so you might as well get there tired if possible. Do a journey that requires you to get at the ferry.
Exit now.
So, yeah, I'd say if you're near a port and you're tired, grab a route that takes you over the ferry. If you're not tired, well, then it's up to you. Got plenty of fuel, no need to lose my momentum for a third of a tank, I don't think. And yet more achievements. So yeah, I'm really going places that I've not been to before today. That's about 4 or 5 I think I've unlocked. Got the wheel shaking a bit in the low revs. I like that. Which one? Which one? Let's try this one. Please just open. It was a bit slower than I was expecting. High beams. Roma.
Stay right. And exit right. Exit right.
Roger that. Oh dear, yet again. Alright, looks like we've got an automated one here. Please, 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 let's try and get the speed right. I think the speed was as close as it was going to get without hitting the barrier, but I could have dropped it another gear.
And exit right.
Or two. So I got them going a little quicker, right?
Exit right.
How are we doing distance-wise? 28 minutes. I might see after the stream's over if there's some sort of a add-on module, plugin, script, whatever you want to call it, that lets me put a bit of... Basically, what I'm wanting is this window, but without it being there in the game, but like there's a bit of text on the top of the screen or something, so that, I mean, not just people watching, but even me can just glance up and see how far I've got to go, but without it being that ugly box. I mean, even that I find is ugly and it's in the way.
Exit right.
I like the little sat-nav one built into the lorry.
Turn right.
Oh, oh, tight, tight, tight. And what are the odds I crash it in the last, well, it's not even a mile, is it? Not even by the game standard is it a mile. What sort of a parking spot is this? I feel like I'm just in a... just in a lay-by rest stop, but it's actually wanting me to... Okay, that's the first for me. We are, aren't we? We're in like a motorway rest stop. Now then. That's what I was looking to do. Oh nice, I'm in the green. I thought I was going to have to go a bit straighter than that, but I'll take it. That's great. Excellente, fantastic. Oh nice, and I'm next level. I'm now instructor level. Well, that's always good to know. Alright, so what can I get? Long distance, just-in-time delivery, or eco-driving. Well, you know what? Let's take the just-in-time, because these are going to be the things that pay more. And eco-driving is going to give us the... Well, they're all going to pay more, aren't they? But this will actually let us take loads that pay more. I'm not necessarily always into the longest distance ones. I like, you know, I like a little bit Alright. Rid of flasher. Rid of breakdown lights. Might as well grab fuel while I'm here, eh? Yeah, very interesting place to deliver the cars. Never had that before. £1.54. Again, much cheaper than the UK. I mean, generally the UK, you know, when I've travelled around, used to do a lot more when I was younger, that's for sure. All over the world, is UK was, to my mind, the most expensive place I've ever seen to buy fuel, ever. And remains so. I don't think I've ever seen a place. Germany's been close, but whoa, yeah, there's that brake effect. Even without a trailer, it just all of a sudden sort of lurches over the front two wheels, and I guess because the lorry is so high and top heavy, when you brake it proper puts extra, wow, whatever force you want to call it, onto the front two wheels. What we got here. Let's just go here. I mean, I'm not doing another load, but would be nice to be somewhere nearby. Whoa! Oh, damn it. Wheels skidding at gear 8. Spinning is the word. Wheels skidding. Wheels spinning. Guess I should put my flashers on because... Whoa! I thought I'd stopped then. It was so dark when it cut out. I thought like the game had just stopped or something. Serves me right. Somewhere new. Well, I was really hoping I was a bit closer to wherever. Right, let's put auto in. The only thing I don't like, I mean, I like the way generally the automatic gear in this, and it's in the power/sport mode within the settings, but is if you put your foot down hard, it's gonna go back a gear. Like if you're not in the upper band of it already. That changing back a gear is gonna cost you a second. Well, half a second, but if you're putting your foot down hard because you want the power now, you don't want to have to wait half a second until you get the power. And so it's a bit of a... So you got to put your foot down smooth, then you get your power now, but you don't get as much of it as you would have if you put your foot all the way down. So the only way around that is to go manual gears so that you can stomp all the way down. And then if you need the power now, you can get it now, even though it's not you know, as in the top of the band, as it were, where you're going to get your most. Now you can double kick it and then drop down a gear, but typically it's going to change gear upwards way before it gets to the red, unless obviously in gear 12. So certainly there's advantages to it when you're in your middle speeds. There's lots of turns, lots of starting and stopping and that stuff, yeah. But then as soon as I'm on the open road, gear or any sort of a hill past about gear 7 or 8, I'm wanting to be manual every time unless there really is a good reason not to. Let's get rid of the high beams because it's right, let's have a little look. I mean, I do need a repair job anyways. Naples to Rome. I'm ideally wanting to go a bit further south if possible. I don't want to go back there because I've been there. Do you know what? This is a longer delivery and it doesn't pay quite as good as Rome, but it is a longer, you know, it's just a longer shot, and I'm not going to do that now. But I'll take it when I come back. All right, so that's going to be the end of the stream. So until next time, if I manage not to crash, let's put the parking brake on. All right, so until next time, take care and yeah, bye-bye.